Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Sad news in your world.
Yes, I was very sad to hear of the passing of Iain Finlay. Iain Finlay passed away at the age of 89, a former ABC journalist. This is a man who did everything, but the man he was to me was one of my colleagues at Beyond 2000. When I first joined Beyond 2000 in the early, I guess the mid-80s, I was terrified. That show had been going already for a number of years with the most respected journalists you can imagine. So when Simon Reeve and I started, we were such junior burgers. But Iain Finlay was one of the nicest people I have ever met. That show itself was quite extraordinary. When you look back at it, and as you talk often, Jonesy, about the silly stories and the things we missed and the walking on the water shoes and all of that. But have a listen to Iain here in 1988 talking about climate change.
Humans have walked this earth for close to 3 million years. Our industrial world has existed for a mere 200 years. So if you think about that a slightly different way and try and imagine humans being around for only 24 hours, then the industrial age would have started just 5 seconds ago. And we're only now realising that in those 5 seconds, we've caused major changes to our planet's atmosphere. And ultimately, we'll change its climate. Now, there's been a lot of talk in the world's media about these possible changes, but much of it, let's face it, has been full of hot air.
And that was
1988.
That was around the time that they got rid of chlorofluorocarbons,
And that made a big difference.
Yep.
It actually closed the hole in the ozone layer. Iain and his wife Trish were so great to me, and they were such an inspirational couple. They travelled widely. They were interested in all kinds of things. They wore their hearts on their sleeves in terms of causes. Even recently, they're doing some work in Laos. They are incredible humans. And Iain had a rare disorder called amyloidosis, which where a protein builds up in the organs and can lead to their failure. So he chose, in the last few days, voluntary assisted dying. So this is the decision the family came to. And as Iain said, and it makes me emotional, what a great speech he said. I've always been interested in the unanswerable questions, life, death, and the whole darn thing. I look on birth and death as being the two great adventures of life.
Oh.
What a guy.
Condolences,
Oh,
friend.
absolute condolences to Iain and Trish, their kids, and all of those who were in their orbit. An extraordinary man, and he'll be very much missed.
Ahead of his time.
Absolutely.
Curious about that particular story about climate change from 1988. You were on that very same episode talking about meat.
Meat?
Meat.
Well, if portion size is anything to go by, this should taste like nouvelle cuisine. Smells okay. Here goes. A little dry. Quite tasty, though. It's actually not as salty as I thought it would be. It's not your eye fillet, and it could probably do with a bit of mustard, but that's not bad for meat that's 18 months old.
So while Iain was talking about that, you were whinging about dry old meat.
I know. Well, I hope that's not what they play for me when I pass away.
Well,
How inspirational I was.
I'll play you getting salty on TikTok, Tucker.
Yes, that's right.
Rest in peace, Iain.
Absolutely.